Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing today? I see we've got quite a few people tuning in across the board. I'm getting my whole setup over here. Good morning to London, Kentucky. Good morning to Tollsboro, Kentucky. Also, I see we've got someone from Burnside and Wheelwright. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in and watching. I'm Alexa Minton, and I'll go ahead and dive right in because we've got some interesting weather headed our way as we start off our work week. Our current temperatures at the moment are sitting around those upper 60s, mostly across the board. We see some 70s in Frankfort, 72 in Elizabethtown. We'll watch these temperatures continue to remain maybe up to those mid 70s as we carry on throughout parts of the day. Now, our temperature trend is also going to show us that we're noticing quite a bit of a roller coaster here. We see mid 70s for our daytime hours today, and we're going to see it climb up towards the 80s as we look towards this weekend. But there's a storm system that's headed our way, which we'll touch on in just a second. But that's going to come in, allowing us to cool down as we look forward towards the Monday daytime. Looking at that, we drop down to 79 and even 76 on Tuesday. Don't fear though, we're going to climb very quickly back up in our temperatures. So there's two things that we're focusing on right now. Now, everyone's worried about some of our rainfall that we're going to get on Sunday into Monday, and there's still some rainfall that's lingering from that first low pressure system. You can see it. It's kind of centralized over the Virginias. It's rotating. That's what's going to give us our cloud cover today. That's what's going to give us our rainfall that we might notice throughout the day. So if you see a pop-up shower or two, the culprits are friends just off east of us. Still wrapping around that moisture from the Gulf, allowing it to dump in a little bit. Now, the second system is coming from over near the Great Plains. That's what's going to hit us as we start to look towards parts of this weekend. Now, looking specifically in on Kentucky for today, we already see where that moisture is coming from. It's kind of wrapping around and dumping in some scattered showers. We see some heavier rain for our friends in southeastern Kentucky. So if you're in Hazard, Pikeville, honestly parts of London as well, maybe even Somerset, you might be noticing some thicker moisture as well, as we're kind of noticing this across the board. Now, this will linger until the overnight tonight when we should clear out substantially. So let's break it down on our hour-by-hour forecast. Right now, we're looking at temperatures again. We'll get to mostly lower 70s across the board as we carry on throughout the afternoon hours, right? We're looking midday, and then once we start to look towards around 2:15, we still see those scattered showers really lingering across the board. 4:30 p.m. on Friday, we'll still see some of those showers, but as we look towards those evening hours, right? 7:15, look at that, guys. We have some cloud cover starting to burn off. Our last friends to get some showers today will be over in Prestonsburg. So we're noticing some heavier rain in parts of Prestonsburg. But look at this, everyone, as we look in that overnight clearing of the clouds, clearing of the rain. So it should be a relatively calm start for our Saturday. We're looking at Saturday around 10 a.m., maybe a little bit of rainfall starting to peek into parts of the region. We see those pop-up showers return as we look towards Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. Now, what everyone's kind of concerned about is we do have this storm system that's going to push in. So Sunday at around 5 p.m., we're going to see some heavier rain all across parts of eastern Kentucky. Now, this is what's going to allow us to have some severe weather threats on parts of Sunday and Monday. We'll see this continue, bringing in lines of moisture throughout the Sunday daytime into parts of those early morning hours on Monday. Now, it seems like we would all think we would have a little bit of a break, right? Because it's 8 a.m. Monday. Most of that rain's in eastern Kentucky. Watch this. This low pressure system is going to bring in even more moisture, allowing for some stronger wind gusts, some heavier rain as we approach throughout the Monday daytime hours. So if you got outdoor plans on Monday, you might want to postpone them because we've got that severe threat looming on Monday. Now, there is still going to be a heavy rainfall for parts of Sunday. So again, if you got any outdoor plans, do them Saturday morning before we start to notice those scattered showers roll into parts of the region. I do want to focus on, just again, Monday we have a severe threat. This was issued by the SPC. We have a slight risk for parts of central and western Kentucky. Eastern Kentucky, you guys look relatively calm at the moment. Marginal risk. Now, this is a hatched risk. So what that means is when the SPC issues a hatched risk, means that we're kind of focusing on this area specific, like Kentucky specifically. That's what the SPC is focusing on. So we might notice a little bit of inclement weather across the board. Now, for the moral of the story, right, when we're talking about our rainfall totals, we are still a little bit behind, right? We're wrapping up June next week. We usually average around 5 inches of rain. We're only sitting at 2.52, and we still have parts of central Kentucky in a moderate drought. Now, oh, hold on, I see a question. I'll mention that really quick. Ed, give me a minute before we get to that. But yes, we're noticing that we're a little bit behind some of our rainfall totals. This rain that we're going to get the next couple days, though, should bring us up to par, hopefully kind of absolving any sort of rain total concerns. So our forecast breakdown. Ed, I saw you asked about rain chances tonight, 6 p.m. on. Well, if we look at our hour-by-hour forecast, most of the computer models are saying those scattered storms will start to taper off around 6 p.m. We should be relatively calm by 7. Now, Ed, if you're in parts of eastern Kentucky, you might notice still some heavier rain, but all of the rain should be pushed out around 9 p.m. tonight. Now we have a calm overnight, but again, remember, first half of Saturday will be calm. Second half of Saturday is when we're going to start welcoming in those scattered showers. So mostly cloudy day today, scattered storms. We got lots and lots of rain in store next week for everyone if we want to break it down one more time. The good news is if you're fans of 80 degrees, you're looking for some 80-degree temperatures, we'll see 80 degrees tomorrow, 83 on Sunday. And of course, I'll be back tomorrow as I'll be on WKYT Mornings on Saturday with another look at any sort of inclement weather that we're going to start to see for this weekend. I might even do a Facebook Live just to check in and make sure everyone's all safe and prepared for the rain we're seeing this weekend. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate you joining in. Have a great rest of your Friday, and I will see you all tomorrow.